What does the word home mean to you? It could be your latest investment, a place to get together with family, a shelter from the elements, or somewhere to hoard all your things into. But for most, it is just a place to retreat into after a hard day's work. You can be taking a hot, relaxing bath, or soak for half an hour in your bathtub and just let time flow. Or maybe hunker down on your sofa with a can of beer to finish the latest series on Netflix. You could be having an awesome dinner with your family, or just lay flat on your bed, looking at the ceiling, contemplating on life, or nothing at all. Whatever it is you might be doing, your home is your safe haven. It is a place to relax and unwind, to shield yourself from the chaos of the outside world, and it makes sense to invest in it. However, there are people who take the meaning of home to whole new levels, and there are a select few that take it a step more, to be at the top. Here at Bear Luxury, we show you the ins and outs of the oftentimes exclusive world of the rich and wealthy, giving you insights and guidance in your journey of becoming future billionaires. Today, we'll be looking into a home so luxurious it literally broke the bank. Let's take a look inside the world's most expensive home. There is a place in the city of Mumbai that hosts the wealthiest people of India. In a place called ALTAMONTE, or more commonly known as the Billionaires Row, that hosts these ultra-rich. And towering above all these billionaires is the world's most expensive home, Antilla. This megastructure is a staggering 27 stories, amounting to a total of 568 feet from top to bottom, giving its owner an unobstructed view of the whole Arabian Sea. In reality, however, it is only the second most expensive residential property, if you consider Buckingham Palace. But despite its value estimated to be more than $6 billion, Buckingham Palace changes ownership considering that it is a crown property, meaning whoever sits upon the throne owns it. Antilla, on the other hand, is a private residence owned by the Ambani family. It's assessed to be $2 billion in value. There are multiple double or triple height ceilings in this enormous house, making the 27-story skyscraper appear to be 50 or 60 stories tall. Some of these floors could be as large as 2-story apartments in the US, and if that doesn't scream luxury, I don't know what does. A multi-level parking lot with room for 168 vehicles can be seen on some of the lower floors. This lot includes Mukesh's priceless RS5 Crore Maybach, a vehicle for highly important individuals. If you add up the possible total cost of all 168 cars, it may even be beyond the net worth of your average millionaires. And considering that this comes with its own car service station, just walking into this part of the house would be any car enthusiast's dream. But if you prefer other modes of transportation other than the 4-wheel kind, rest assured Antilla has you covered. You could take a chopper and land on any of its 3 helipads atop the massive building. Nothing gets more exclusive than that. A 2-story entertainment complex with a gym, lap pool, juice bar, dance studio, and yoga studio is located higher up. A spa and ballroom are finally encountered as you progress up the extravagant building. The ballroom ceiling is almost entirely covered with crystal chandeliers that leave little spaces in between. There's a 50-seat movie theater to take use of the home's entertainment core areas. The home's elegant front is surrounded by numerous terraces and balconies that are covered in lush gardens. This green design is specifically engineered into the building to lessen its heat absorption and save on its overall energy usage. But what is saved from the exterior walls is spent on the luxurious indoor amenities. The house sports an ice room with a snow machine to create the illusion of a winter wonderland. Even the Grand Buckingham Palace doesn't have one of those, and that place is filled with royalty. Although there are just 6 people living in the 400,000 square foot structure, there should be enough space for 600 cooks, cleaners, and security employees. This amazing building was painstakingly constructed with Hindu influences and peppered with religious iconography. There are 6 areas of the house spread across the 27 levels that are designed to mirror the elements of earth, water, fire, air, sound, and light. These components were arranged in order from bottom to top to represent the journey toward enlightenment. The sun and the lotus are 2 symbols that appear often throughout the residence. These images are intended to symbolize rebirth, and Mukesh spent no expense in choosing the materials of his home. Only the most expensive of crystals, marbles, and even mother of pearls was allowed to be integrated into this lavish household. There is, however, a part of this building that transcends all the things that could be found in and out of the property. This tightly knit family of 6 centers their home to their religion, having set a temple within that houses many of the Hindu gods and goddesses. Most notable of these are the Hindu gods Shiva, who destroys in order to make space for fresh creation, and Ganesh, who is praised for removing barriers. And it's to no surprise that the house was also inspired by the Atlantic Ocean, knowing that this has one of the best views of yet another major body of water, the Arabian Sea. What would be the inspiration for your home someday? Let us into your grand design and share your visions down the comment section. Mukesh Ambani, the patriarch of the Ambani family, also one of the richest men in India and a petroleum magnate who serves as chairman of Reliance Industries, is the owner of the $2 billion residence. Mukesh is in charge of 5% of India's exports, which is a ridiculous amount given that India is home to a third of the world's population. The father of Mukesh founded a company that eventually became the largest producer of polyester yarns and fibers in the world. And like all other successful billionaires, regardless if they are self-made or heirs to massive riches, Mukesh worked hard and managed to grow his inheritance multiple times, making himself one of the richest men in India and one of the top 10 richest people in the world, where he is currently ranked 9th. The people on this list include Elon Musk, Bernard Arnold, Gautam Adani, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Larry Ellison, Larry Page, and Sergey Brin. Building the most expensive home in the world doesn't come without its troubles. Though the city of Mumbai caters the country's richest, it is also where the world's largest slum can be located. Antilla, being the very beacon of excess that it is, sits only around 7 kilometers away from it, and many feel like it's salt in the wounds of those suffering in poverty. Some view it as the best example to show the world the disparity between the lower and upper classes of India's society. And who could blame them? There are people living in Dharavi, the largest slum in the world, that are below the poverty line. These less than desirable living conditions also gave rise to the uncontrollable spree of criminal activities that plague the already suffering people. But the Ambani family rose through all these by giving part of their hard-earned money to the people. They have even built a hospital as one of their more charitable acts of philanthropy, especially by Nita Ambani's mission to help others. What people fail to see sometimes is that, just like in business, charitable acts should be planned out well in order to reach those in need. It's not billionaires handing tons of cash to people on the streets, as much of that money needs to be paired with programs to maximize its effects on the less privileged recipients. But a billionaire is a billionaire, and Mukesh had some extravagant and excessive ways he spent his money through the years. One of which is when he gifted a highly personalized jumbo jet for his wife Nita as his birthday present to her. The price? $60 million. It had a living area, a bedroom, satellite television, a sky bar, and a spa, all added to the passenger jumbo jet. The beauty of the Ambani family, however, is their bond with each other. When talking about a home, one must remember that despite all the things you might add or take away from it, what makes a home are the people living inside of it, and not the material things. Even the mega-rich Ambani family had it figured out. So in your journey toward becoming billionaires, never forget to treasure people just as much as you would treasure material things. Treasure them even more. After all, having all the riches in the world means nothing when you don't have someone to share it with. If you liked today's video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel Bear Luxury. Oh, and don't forget to click on that bell button for more videos. Till next time, future billionaires.